Hmm. Only microphone audio is being broadcasted. Well, doggone it. Why can't I... There. That should work. Okay. I think we're good. So, I think y'all can hear me. And, um, video is showing up. This is the farming sim. This is the free game for the month of April, or I'm sorry, May 2020. I'm only able to do about 10 minutes of this, just kind of a little review, because I currently have to go and help my grandma move some stone. She's attempting to want to build a stone garden. But anyway, so this is the farming sim, like I said. Uh, Basically what you do is, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, pretend to be a farmer, I guess. So it is fun. The inside of cars, you can't really, see yourself. So as far as immersive aspects go, that's a breaker. The vehicles are very fun to drive, I guess. It's, for my experience, realistic. I don't really have that much experience in farming equipment. I'm assuming this is as realistic as it is. The butt controls are pretty cool. You know, when you're turning your camera, it almost seems, however, like you have a little difficulty, turning your character again. I apologize if I'm not being very specific here. I'm currently, focusing on this and three other things. But the gist of this is, as a free game for May of 2020, I think it's a fun little game. As far as, the full price, I believe it's like a $60 game. I wouldn't suggest it at that price. Plus the little add-ons, you're looking at like an extra $35. I'm not so sure at that price of this game, but with the free, with this being a free game in May, even if you were to buy the $35 season pass, I could justify it. It's a nice little relaxing game. You're basically tilling the land, planting, harvesting, selling. So it's nice. It's a nice little break from the online shooting, kind of like, I guess, stress inducing video games. I'm currently next wanting to try that. I think it's called Snow Driver or something. I think it came out a few days ago. I'll try that soon here as well. But yeah, it is. I do think. Now this is the first simulation based game that I've personally ever played. But for the most part, I like it. I mean, I'm still in the beginning stages of the game, but it I would recommend it. I would, if you're, you know again, tired of the whole, anger, stress inducing kind of shoot 'em up games. And this is a nice little, calming, relaxing. The map, oh my gosh, I'm not entirely sure if I can. Yeah, there's the map. The map is just humongous. It doesn't look that big, but I took, there's my little, there's me, that little green dot in the bottom right corner. I took a little tractor and went all around the map, and it took me a good 30 minutes. to go from this ranch all the way. And I didn't even fully follow the road. I cut where there's a little 9 indicating the field, the ninth field, I guess you want to call it. I cut through, 9, 11, and 17 to get back to the ranch. So if I wouldn't have done that, it would have been a good 45-minute long, thing. Now, granted, you can only go, I think, like 25 miles an hour in a tractor, which is, again, I'm assuming realistic. It is actually also kind of funny to see you hold up traffic with your traffic. So that's that was kind of funny. But yeah, I would, I guess, suggest trying it out. It's a free game. It won't cost you any money. It took, I believe, I have a hooked up internet, so it took me about a 35, 40 minutes to download the game. So it's nice, and the little add-ons, from what I've seen, they're like they can range from like 50 cents to a good $3 or $4, and they give you basically additional tractors and little like mechanical farming things like this big old thing here. So it's not bad, and from again from what I've read, that $35 season pass gives you like 35 little machines. So that's a dollar per machine. So if you end up really liking this game, that's not a bad deal. Again, the vehicles, they are fun to drive. I'll be very honest with you. I was kind of on the fence with this game until I tried it out, and it has a funny pull. It'll pull you in, and you're like, all right, there's not much to this game. I'm just riding this tractor around, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of sort of don't want to stop. But yeah, so that is the farm. And so far I have not encountered any glitches. The one thing that is a con, at least for me, is if you flip your tractor, it is increasingly hard to like get it back on all 4 tires. You have to like really work with it. I wish there was a little mechanic to kind of help you auto flip the thing back over, but I guess that again is more of a realistic like sense to it. In real life you don't quite have the auto flip, so you kind of have to work with your machine. But again, so as of the farming sim of 2019, which is the free game on May 2020, I would suggest it is a game to look at. So all right guys, well, I have to go. My 86-year-old grandmother cannot lift stones on her own. So I wish you all a farewell. Please be safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. Bye-bye, guys. Whoops, and I just did, okay.